The introduction of virtual care to the NHS became mainstream during the pandemic, but the system soon realised that it was a way to increase capacity much more quickly than building new hospitals. It has become central to the service's recovery from COVID. HSJ's first virtual care forum is designed to spread best practice. There are a lot of virtual wards and other remote care services being developed across the country. We hope that people will learn about the ones that are the most successful and also the pitfalls to avoid.
Having this forum is really important at this point in time. The NHS is at its capacity. It's looking to treat its patients at home, reduce infections. So this forum has brought together stakeholders from the NHS and social care to look at what needs to happen. Also understanding some of those challenges. What happens to virtual care after 8 o'clock? Some places have sorted a solution, some places haven't. So it's a really safe space to explore what can be done and share an experience.
How we evolve virtual care is very important. No single organization or provider can do it. It's out there in the pre-hospital space, and the pre-hospital space can look confusing, but that's where the patient lives, which should be critical to us and not the front door of an A&E. All the resources are in pre-hospital space, and this might end up with us having to redefine what is primary care and what is secondary care.
I opened with a bit of a canter through the last 4 years in virtual wards, getting to many more patients and having many more of them tech-enabled. Some of the benefits we're seeing and some reasons for optimism, because guidance on winter puts virtual wards front and centre of that, and then getting a bit into what might be next. We did get a question about whether could we afford to provide remote monitoring to everybody with a long-term condition, and for me the answer is who's in greatest need and who's going to benefit most.
We were talking about scaling of virtual wards across a system and organisation. The key takeaway is how we can look at the model that we're delivering currently, if there's any improvements that we can make and how we can do things better to improve the care for patients.
So our session was about the world of social care, the voluntary sector, housing, technology, things that all need to be in place to make virtual care work. The key takeaways were make it as easy as possible for frontline practitioners to work together and do the right thing for their patients. Our job is to support them and not put barriers in their way.
The whole day has been very interactive. People have been engaged and very generous about sharing their experiences.
I am hoping to have a better understanding of all the different technologies that are out there, because it's such a fast-moving field. It's difficult to keep pace with what's going on.
The networking is really important, knowing that you're not on your own, because sometimes you do feel as if you're struggling. It's the light bulb, so you think, oh yes, we've not thought about that. So these forums are so invaluable.